So the next trick, or rather concept I'll be showing you is snapping. Particularly snapping is used in 360 suicides, most commonly in red triangle 360 suicides. So before we start messing around with the yo-yo, we're going to first get a solid grasp on snapping. Now, as a quick tutorial on snapping, snapping is done, in most cases you'll do it with your non-throw hand, although if you're in like a 1.5 or something, you'll do it with your throw hand. But for all intents and purposes, non-throw hand. For the non-throw hand to snap, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to line up your middle and thumb. You can't really, for yo-yoing you can do it, but for actual snapping it's easier if you do it with your middle finger and thumb. You place, your middle finger is going to be traveling towards your pinky, and this applies to both left and right hands. You're going to be traveling towards your pinky, or at least in that direction. You're going to want to place it slightly far to the right of your thumb. You can start kind of here, but you can't build up as much friction as you can there. So you're going to start there, and you're going to move your middle finger across your thumb. And you're going to push down while you do that. And your thumb, this isn't important for yo-yoing, but your thumb is going to hit the pad, your middle finger is going to hit the pad of your thumb, and that's going to create your sound. So now, and we're really more worried about this movement right here, because that's what's going to create the friction to make your suicide spin. So you're going to want to get your yo-yo, and you're not going to want to throw it, you're just going to maybe get a bit of string, I don't know, maybe this much, and you're going to grab, you're first just going to, a trick I always learned to use it is, in that bit, just be able to hit the string. You'll probably end up grabbing it like this with your thumb, that's okay. It's mainly just testing your snapping strength and getting that. You're still not going to want to throw it. Still, with the same amount of string, you're going to then grab the string, probably about here. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to practice dropping it. That simple, just grab it and drop. And find a place where it's kind of comfortable to transfer between the hold and drop. And so you're going to want to do it kind of closer to the tip. So most people have these bumps on their fingers. That's around where their fingerprint is centered. You're going to want to do it either at that point or above it, usually to where it centers down. So I find maybe 1 centimeter away from the very tip is the best place to put it. You're just going to practice grabbing it and dropping it. Just that simple. Then you're going to start moving on to snapping. Not too much, just a little push. Nothing more than dropping really, just a little push with your, and you're going to want to make sure it's more of a push than a snap. Just a bit of a push with your middle finger. And then you're going to want to start creating a little bit, put your thumb on there too to kind of hold it in place, and then start snapping a bit. More with the tip than the pointed part, but just start snapping, and then you want to start doing actual snapping, and you want to make sure that the string is moving. So now that you have that, you can apply it to the red triangle suicide.